I make videos mostly about nursing school, sometimes about my life. I do currently work as a CNA in a progressive care unit at the local hospital, and I am taking an LPN class this summer. So here in 2 months, I will be an LPN. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you're returning, thank you so much for continuing to watch. Today, I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. A couple months ago, I posted my coming out story, and I just wanted to talk about being out, being gay, being part of the LGBTQ community, and being in healthcare, because I don't feel like it's something that gets talked about a lot. A lot of the YouTube videos that I watch are these really pretty straight young white girls. I know I am a young white woman as well, but I feel like I do have a little bit of a different perspective on nursing, being part of the LGBTQ community and being married to a female. So give you guys a little bit of background. Whenever I was in my CNA class is whenever my wife and I started dating. She was the first girl I dated. If you haven't watched my coming out story, maybe I'll link it up here or here, I don't know where it goes, to give you guys a little bit more about our story. And I did my CNA training in North Carolina, and my teacher was a really religious lady. She was super nice. Like, she wasn't like shoving religion down our throats or anything like that, or judging us for being different. And during that class was whenever I like started to come out. And then whenever I actually started my first job in the ER of a hospital, within like 2 weeks, my wife and I were engaged, and then I had to take off for our wedding. And I was a new employee and didn't really know people, and they were like, wait, you're engaged, wait, you're married, what just happened? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm married to a female. And they're like, but you don't look gay. And whenever I moved out here, you know, because I moved from North Carolina to Colorado, a lot of people are like, oh, why did you move here? Oh, because my wife is in the Air Force. I have never had to hide like my sexuality from employers. However, when I work with patients, or when I worked in long-term care and I worked with residents, I did tell people that I have a husband, because I do wear my wedding band to work. And it's not about shame for me. I am very like out and proud to be who I am, and be able to live in a world where I can be who I want to be. But unfortunately, the older generation is not necessarily comfortable with that. And just for my patient's sake, like, these are people that I'm going to work with like 2 or 3 times. It does not hurt my feelings at all that they assume that I have a husband, or you know, when I did do long-term care, I'm going to tell them like, oh, my husband's in the Air Force, because it's what my wife does. And it was just to make them more comfortable, because I feel like a lot of the times the older generation looks at homosexuality as like sexual deviance, and I just didn't want to make people feel uncomfortable around me, or be like, oh, I don't want her as my nurse because she's a lesbian. And I think the way I look and the way I carry myself isn't like the media portrayal of what a gay person looks like. I am very much just, I think, like a pretty normal looking person like everybody else, and being gay doesn't change the way I look, dress, sound, walk. It's just the whole like media portrayal of how we should be. So, you know, I think over the course of my nursing career, I hope that I won't have to be all like, oh yeah, I have a husband at home. I want to be able to have people be more accepting. There have been like a couple patients that I've told. I did have one couple at my long-term care facility. They were in their 70s, and they had been partners for like 50 years, and they never got married, but they were lifelong partners. And you know, I told that female couple, because I knew that they pioneered this for me. They are the people that made this possible. So I think you can kind of like gauge certain people and figure out if they would be accepting. You know, in my normal day-to-day life, everyone knows, and my coworkers know, my bosses know. I don't try to hide it, but I just don't think it's worth risking my safety, because whenever you're alone in a patient's room, they can say that you did things to them. They can say, or they can say and do things to you. Patient safety, when it comes to yourself, you know, placing yourself between the patient and the door at all times, just so that you can leave if it's an uncomfortable situation or a dangerous situation. Unfortunately, some people are still violent against the LGBTQ community, and it's really unfortunate. And it's just for my personal safety that I don't tell patients about my sexuality. My wife knows that I tell people that I have a husband, and it doesn't bother her, because she knows that I'm not trying to hide our relationship to people that actually affect our day-to-day lives. If I had a friend at school and I was like, oh yeah, I'm married to a man, and then tried to hide it and tried to hide my life, or you know, then I think she would be a lot more upset. But because it's, you know, it's just work, and it's just people that, I don't want to say don't matter, because everybody matters, but they don't matter to my personal life, then it's not a big deal. If she works in the military, so it's totally different. Everyone there knows that she is married to me. Like, we have it on our Facebooks and everything. And it's on my Instagram. My Instagram is Nursing with April, same as my channel, if you guys want to check it out. Sorry, plug. But you know, I think it's hard being in healthcare, I think, and being gay or anything other than just straight heterosexuality, just because you work with such a wide array of population, and you never know what somebody's personal belief systems are or how they're going to react. So like I said, it's not me trying to hide who I am or hide my relationship. It's all about my personal safety, and it's only 36 hours out of the week, and that doesn't bother me, because most of my patients don't ask me. It was definitely a lot more in long-term care, or the furthest that the conversation goes is people hear my accent, they ask me where I'm from, ask me why I'm in Colorado, and then I say, oh, my husband's in the Air Force, and we're here because of that, because the U.S. government tells us to be. And that's definitely most of the extent of the conversation. In my unit, we don't have a lot of patients that stay long term. We do occasionally, but still, we don't have a lot of day-to-day interactions with them like I do in long-term care or in my home health job. And you know, I want to know what you guys think. If you are in the LGBTQ community and also work in healthcare, or you just work in general, how do you tell all your coworkers? Do you not? Or if you're an ally, what you do to support your coworkers, or if you have any suggestions, if you think that I am crazy for telling patients that I have a husband, let me know, and just let me know why. I want to hear y'all's opinions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to have some more like really nursing school related videos. I did get accepted into the school in Kansas, so I get to continue my nursing journey there. really excited. And I hope to take you guys through the house process. Here in like 3 weeks, we're gonna go see the house for the first time, and I can post an empty house tour maybe. We'll see. All right, well, I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know what you guys want to see from me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.